To give you a brief summary of what I experienced with my drug-induced psychosis, see if you can relate with it. Basically, I experienced hallucinations, which were in fact people I knew, my friends and my family. I also had some hallucinations, voices that were people that I didn't know. For example, there's this one guy called Dwayne who was in my brain, and he told me that he was the co-host of this show that was based around me, and that MI5 were involved in it. MI5 is the secret agent within Britain, secret agency within Britain. They had planted a mind reading device inside of my ear, and they could hear all of my thoughts, and they were broadcasting my thoughts onto all these different platforms like YouTube and Facebook, and billions of people were supposedly watching. 10 of my friends told me why I had been a bad friend, and I responded with telling them why I love them. It was the last friend that told me why I'd been a bad friend that sent me to hospital. Also, I experienced intrusive thoughts. So intrusive thoughts, if you don't know, is basically where my own thoughts were out of control, and I would say extremely irrational things like wanting to kill people and stuff like that. Stuff which I would never have thought of before the psychosis. I also had a lot of other most evil thoughts that you could think of that I don't feel comfortable explaining. And they were the most difficult to deal with. In fact, it was the intrusive thoughts were the specific reason why I wanted to kill myself. Thankfully, I don't have them anymore, and yeah, I am here today to explain to you about what you can do in order to recover from this. Briefly, just before that, a little bit more about my psychosis. I had visual hallucinations. I also had delusional paranoia. I believed the movie The Joker was about me. And yeah, carrying on then. So I managed to recover from my drug-induced psychosis. My psychiatrist told me that it would take me 3 years to recover. And to be honest, he made that number up. He told me the success rate of the medication that he was prescribing me was 50%. And yeah, a 50% chance to recover in 3 years. I was like, fuck that, I'm going to recover holistically. And yeah, I managed to get my voices to pretty much stop within 6 months. That was stopping from going 24/7. Now, after 6 months, they gradually got lower and lower and lower in volume, that is, and less frequently. They tended to go from more to just whenever I was stressed out at night time. And now, yeah, I can proudly say that I have successfully recovered from my psychosis.